Hello YouTube. I don't feel like doing homework, so here I am to give you another tutorial on Project Euler. This is problem number 10, Summation of Primes. The sum of primes below 10 is 2, 3, 5, 7 with a sum of 17. Find the sum of all the primes below 2 million. Oh my god, that's a big number. So, I don't know why I clicked out of that. Looking at this, we can instantly see we have a limit of 2 million right here. And we can also see that we will need a method again to determine the primes. And that's actually all we need to look at. So the limit will equal 2 million. If I can type today. And down here, we'll just make that method signature. Boolean is prime. Int num. I have made this method in previous tutorials if you want to look at it, but I'm going to be doing something different with it today. So just stay tuned and you'll find out what it is. We are going to need a variable to hold the sum. And since the sum is all the primes below 2 million, I imagine it's going to be a fairly large number, so we'll put it in a long. And we're going to start at 2 because we're going to skip over the prime 2, so we're instantly going to assign the sum to 2 already. Next, we need a loop to go through all of the odd numbers up to 2 million because a prime number can never be even. All even numbers are composite. So we need to loop through all the odd numbers to find all of the primes. So for int I equals 3, because we're skipping over 2, I is less than limit, I plus equals 2. This will go through all of the odds. So the sum, okay, let me get my thoughts straight. We want to test if I is prime or not. And if it is prime, we're going to add it to the sum. So sum plus equals, what is sum going to plus equal? Well, first we want to test if I is prime, right? So if I is prime, we're going to add I. We're going to plus equal I to sum. Otherwise, we're not going to add anything because I won't be prime. That's all you need to do for this loop. Very simple. System.out.printf the sum of all primes below you don't have to write that, you can write whatever you want, but I just like to make it fancy. It's just your typical system out statement. So down here, this is what I'm going to do different. I'm not going to explain it too much, but since I know I'm skipping over 2, I'm not going to test below 2 or if num is 2 because I already know I'm skipping over it. It's just going to make this method shorter instead of being a long brute. So if num mod 2 equals 0, return false. This is testing. I don't need to do that either, do I? No. Huh. Learn something new every time you look at your program. So 3 I is less than or equal to math dot square root of num I plus plus, right? Am I right there? I'm assuming so. So if num modulus I equals 0, return false. This is the exact same as my other methods in previous tutorials. The only difference is I did not include the testing of 2, the even numbers, or numbers below 2, since I know I'm starting at 3 and doing all the odd numbers. Alright, let's test this program to see if it's right. The sum of all primes below 2 million is 142,913,828,922. That is a huge ass number. Let's see if it's about right. Let's close my League of Legends. You don't have to see that. That looks about right. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Subscribe to see future videos. And see you guys in the next video.